What's up, everyone? As you guys can see, I'm kind of running behind. I'm not even like put together. But anyway, I want to tell you guys, a little about me and what's going on with me. You guys know I'm getting ready for the move. I'm driving. My camera's kind of shaky, but bear with me. Bear with me. So, I'm actually trying to focus on getting back on track, but the doctor is kind of slowing me down a little bit. So with getting all my stuff together and getting ready for my move and everything, I went to the doctor, Ayana and I, on yesterday. No, when was it we was with the military? Hi, good morning. Yeah, no, not yesterday. Wednesday we were with the military all day, being escorted, and then we had to go to the doctor and everything. So anywho, went to the doctor and did my weigh-in. Guys, I gained hella weight. So here's one thing is before when Dave passed away, I wasn't eating, so I lost 17 pounds at first, and I plummeted all the way back down back into my size 2s that was actually kind of like feeling loose and stuff. So now I'm back into a size 4, but they are fitting. When I say fitting snug like a glove, and I can get in some 6s, and I want to say I did put on a pair of 8s though too. Okay, so anyway, and I haven't been in a 6 or an 8 in years. I've been in between the size 2 and a 4. Okay, so but I'm going to tell you guys about this whole journey, and I need you guys support. I'm asking you guys for your support, and I want to show you what being focused and determined and dedication can actually do for you. I'm kind of excited a little bit about this challenge, and what has me really excited about this challenge is because you guys know how I've said before, I used to flash David every single day. I have no shame in that. Every day that I come home or I'm with David, I would actually flash David or something, because David was so crazy about my body, and and I was just happy that he loved it, and I loved it too. So anywho, my starting weight when I first started out on my weight loss journey was 267 pounds. Then I went down to 126 pounds. That was actually too small for me. I didn't like that. I like hovering around in between the 136 and 148 range. That's what I like. And I went back up, and I had started hovering to 148 for a long time, into that teeter-totter with that. And so anywho, then once I got my appetite, I started being able to eat. The last 3 weeks, guys, when I say 3 weeks, the last 3 weeks I have been eating junk. When I say junk, just all off my grind. You guys know how I would food prep. I have not food prepped. I have been doing fast food. I have been doing candy. I have been doing soda, and all that stuff right there has been out of my diet for years. So I got on the scale. I'm going to tell you guys my number because I want you guys to see, focus with me, and I want you guys to see how determined I am to lose this weight. I stepped on the scale the other day. I weighed in at, listen, 177.6 pounds. I am coming to you guys live. I want you guys to hear these numbers. I am putting them out there to everyone. 177.6 pounds. Yeah. Now, that doesn't sit well with me. Now, so when I'm talking to the doctors, and the doctor's saying, wait, you can't lose the weight yet. And I'm like, no, I need to start losing this weight. And they're like, nope, can't lose this weight yet. You have too much that's going on in your life right now, and it is good for you to be eating. We're happy that you're eating right now, and because of your stress level and all this stuff, and and I do have some anxiety. So they are going to be monitoring me starting after the Labor Day holiday. You guys do know that I am a spokesperson and a model for the hospitals here, and not only that, they know it as well. And so that number is going to count for Gwinnett Hospitals, DeKalb Hospital, and my own personal primary care physician. that 177.6 pounds. I'm putting that out there for everyone to know this. And so after the holiday, I will begin to start my meal prepping, back my working out. Not only that, I have clients that have been on hold for a minute. Not only that, I have gained more clients as well. So I'm going to let you guys watch me lose the weight. So if any of you guys that would like to go on this journey with me to lose this weight, or either to learning food prepping, shopping, I will take you guys into the grocery store with me and all that. But you guys know I have to move first. I cannot do it right now, because if I start right now, I'll probably have a darn nervous breakdown, trying to make sure I'm moving, and then trying to eat and stuff, and then trying to cook and all that stuff right there. And plus, not only that, in my home right now, I'm still in the house, I have no groceries, 0 groceries that's actually in there. And I'm not going to be shopping until I move over here into my new place. Right now, where you guys see I'm going, this is actually the area where I'm going to be living, and I'm going to be moving all the way into the city. Oh yeah, some of you guys was asking, have I moved yet? Let me tell you guys, I have not moved yet. I have 2 places. So yes, I am keeping our home. I'm keeping my home because Dave and I had always talked about keeping my home. And so I'm keeping the house. We're just leasing it out. So I do have 2 places though now. I do plan on buying another home as well, but I'm not buying it right now because I got to look out for, pretty much going to be like me and Ayana, because you guys know that Kiera is going to be getting ready to go to school though too. She's not going to be moving out, but she might want to move out someday. So pretty much when I buy the house, I'm going to be looking out for me and Ayana, and eventually I pretty much want to do here YouTube full time. So I'm going to let you guys see me lose the weight. And one thing I always liked about weight loss on YouTube, what I like is, I like when somebody is going to show me something, I want to see the numbers. Don't just tell me the numbers, which is still good. I mean, people can actually, you know, they can see you in the physical, you know what I'm saying? They can actually see that. But I like standing on the scale and showing you. Will I weigh in every week? Yes. And how I think I'm going to do it is, I think I'm going to weigh in on Sundays. So you guys are going to see me weigh in for the first time that Sunday after Labor Day. I'll be weighing in live, and then you guys are going to see me go shopping to get my food. You guys will see me prepare my food. I will start my exercising back. And that's another thing. The doctor told me I cannot exercise. Okay, I'm a personal trainer. And like they said, you know, hey, it's no doubt that we don't think that you're going to lose this weight. We already know that. But right now, you cannot exercise. Have you ever had a doctor just sit there and tell you some crap like that? But I do understand, you know, they're more concerned about my situation and, you know, just me being hurt overall. Guys, I might lose you guys. I'm getting ready to go into the parking garage. And because most of the time when I get here close to my reserved parking spot, I always, the connection usually breaks and get loose. Let me turn this on because it's gonna get dark. So I just asked for you guys to support me. Wait, I'm gonna stop right here real quick. I just asked for you guys to support me on this journey. This is gonna be really, really big. My goal is to get back to 148 pounds at first. I'm putting this out there. I want my size 2 to 4s to fit back nicely. My boobs have gotten really, really huge. My girls are saying, dang, your boobs are just popping out of your bra. You guys know I did have my boobs done. I have had a tummy tuck. I have been in contact with all doctors. Oh, cars coming behind me, dang it. I hope I don't, hold on. But if you guys want to learn, so anyway, I'm hoping that I'm still recording. But if you guys want to learn about food prepping, counting carbs, I gotta back up, guys, and all this stuff and how I do things for my body, I would love for you guys, love for you guys to come along with me on my journey. I'm really, really excited about this. When I actually stepped on that darn scale, that was something for me. It was a wake-up call, but I do understand how I veered off. I veered off because I had a tragedy. It was very tragic for me and my family, but I do know how my husband felt about me and my body. And I'm going to tell you guys, when David and I have always been together, wait, I'm gonna get my backpack. David would leave me little notes, and guys, and the little notes, I need to show them to y'all. I got them. I got one, I think. Dave always left little notes around the house, and it is crazy because the very first day after David had passed away, on the side of my bed, Kiera found on the floor, directly on the side of my bed, the very first card what David had given to me, that said, "I am terribly in love with you." That was the very first card David had ever given to me when we first got together. And it was right beside the bed on the floor where I stepped. And that was crazy that it showed up. Last week, I was thinking about David, and I was thinking about me being intimate with David. It ran across my mind. And I was in the kitchen when the thought just ran across my mind. And when I opened up the drawer, it was one of the cards in there that David had given me a card another time, and the card said, "I want you." And it was where he had given me some roses, and he had left me that little note. And I was just like, wow, that little stuff, just little stuff come across my mind. So Kiera had found this book right here. This is one of David's little journals, right here. And so Kiera said, "Mom, you read in this book?" So it's got little stuff in here, little questions and little notes and stuff that David would write. And guys, David studied all kinds of stuff. He was extremely intelligent. And so he had little stuff written in this book. But when we got on into this book, he had written some stuff. Wait a minute. About calcium and, you know, all kind of stuff about the salt and stuff. Wait a minute. He wrote, where is it? If you guys can see this, on this line here, it says, when he was making change, he was said, "I had to think about Diana's health." Isn't that crazy? And I was like, Akira showed me this. He said, Diana's health, change in workout, and more energy, and all this stuff. And then he was talking about, he also started to talk about himself, about him. And then another thing, guys, when I was telling y'all how I cut down the flowers and stuff, I cut them back for the new tenants and stuff that's coming out there. He also talked about the flowers are blooming so much. And remember I told y'all, I said I cut down the flowers, and it was like 2 days later, they had blooms on them, how they just blooming so much. And then it's written right here, flowers, just, they blooms just so much. I mean, and it's just little stuff that, you know, we're finding around the house. And I got other books and other notes and all this type of stuff. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys do know, and I always talk about how intelligent David was. Guys, when I sit here and say that David was fluent in 7 different languages, and he also knew how to sign, he was extremely, extremely smart. I mean, crazy, crazy smart. And it's just like when people want to know stuff, a lot of people will call our house, they will ask David stuff. He studied the stars. My children can tell you guys about the clouds and weather, and you know, my children know more than one language. I mean, just extremely, extremely smart. And I remember when they were little, when they would be speaking Spanish and stuff at the table, and I tell them to talk English, because I would get upset because I knew that they were talking about me, and they'll start laughing. I was like, that shit ain't funny. So he was just so intelligent. So yesterday, Ayana missed school because she had to come over here on this side of town because she had to be tested in order to try and get into this school. And so the lady came out that was administering the test, and she said we had to stop the test. And I said, why? You know, I thought something was wrong. And then she said, I don't know, but I don't know if you know, but you have a very, very smart kid. And I said, okay. And she said, no. She said, she's up ahead of us. So they tested Ayana. Ayana's in 5th grade. They tested her on the 5th grade level. She blew it out of the water. So then she said, I was administering the test, and I was just like, I think I gave her the wrong book. So she went to go and look at the book, and then she was like, this girl was answering everything. She was breezing through it like it was nothing. And then she said, when I looked, it was the right book. She was like, wait, hang on. So she took that test from Ayana, and they leveled her up to 6th grade. Then she said, we gave her the 6th grade curriculum. She started doing it. We started testing her on 6th graders, I'm sorry. And she started blowing that out of the water. The first test for the 5th grade, she made 98. She was in a 98 percentile, passing 5th grade. So they put her in the 6th grade and then started giving her all that work. Now, mind you, she's never done any of this work. And she did a 90. The first one was 97. This one was a 98. And then they said they took that away. So then she went to go and get one of the counselors to come in and see Ayana test, because she said, I thought that, you know, I was just seeing something that was very unusual. So they went and got the counselor. They leveled Ayana up to 7th grade. Y'all, they Ayana tested 99%, graduating out of the 7th grade. So what they did was they stopped the test. So it's like, okay, we're going to stop the test right here because we don't need to test her anymore. They really want Ayana into school. I'm really, really happy about Ayana being in the school and everything. So Ayana will be in a 5th grade homeroom. We talked about, you know, her possibly skipping. I don't want to do that because I know that David would never go for that. He would want her to be a little girl. Ayana is still playing. She's girly. She doesn't get in trouble. I mean, she's well-mannered and behaved and all that stuff. And David would want her, and also myself, would want her to enjoy her childhood years. She's not mature enough to be in middle school right now, which she'll go next year, but she's not mature enough for that. So I said, no, I'm not ready for her to skip. And so Ayana will be in a setting with 6 kids where they will go to their homeroom and then they'll be pulled out and taught by other teachers. Ayana now wants to be more fluent in French and more fluent in Spanish. That's her goals. That's what she wants to learn. And so that's what we're going to do. So Ayana is in the school. I'm so excited about that. And the school yesterday was like, when can we have her? When can she come? We're excited to have her. And then Ayana tested 6 months up ahead of their curriculum. So they can't take her back and stuff. The stuff that they're learning, the kids are learning, Ayana is 6 months up ahead. They're just like, okay, we try to get these kids up to this point half the school year. Ayana is already there, and we can't take her backwards. So Ayana and is something, and you know, they know about her dad, and they was like, wow, not saying you, that's both of you guys, but like, they were like, you know, her dad has rubbed off on her. We don't think you know how smart this kid is. Y'all, when I sit here and tell y'all, I didn't know. I do know that David worked with Ayana every single day on homework. When I say every day, he let her come home, take a nap, sleep, get up, time for homework, learn this. He will always do that. He was with all of the children, but Ayana especially, she could not go to bed without like studying. He will wake her up and stuff, and it has paid off. I know yesterday he was smiling. I was so excited about this girl. I mean, really excited. So they showed me, wait, hold on. They would not give me all of the information and stuff. So they had this was, they didn't want to show everything. I'm going to show, this is, I'm going to have to, because they were like, we didn't want to get all of our stuff out. Here's one thing. If you guys see the summary scores on this right here, let me see if you guys can see it. You guys can see that 98% right here. This was one of the first ones where they stopped testing her here. You guys can see her name, Ayana Oates. This was yesterday. And if you guys see that level U right there, okay, I'm going to tell you guys about the level U. When the kids come in, this right here, when the kids come in, this is one of their charts that they do. 5th grade, this is very big for them to come in on the 5th grade. You guys see this ST right here. So look at the 5, and then you guys will see the ST right here, right? And then they try and get them up in here. And this right here goes to, if you guys can see, that's 7th grade. Ayana was already here graduating out of 7th grade with a U. How crazy is that? And then all the other paperwork, they kept it because they want to show it to some other teachers and stuff. And I'm just proud of Ayana, guys. And you know, we're starting to try our healing and all that. I know I done ventured off and all this other stuff, but I got to get in here, go to work. I got to do payroll and all this stuff. But anyway, I just want you guys to support me on getting this weight off. And then I'm going to try to follow up with you guys a little bit more later on tonight. So next month, you guys are going to see me get the weight off. I am going to be canceling my membership at LA Fitness, where David and I used to go, because they won't let me keep that membership over there, which I don't want to go over there to that gym anyway, because that's where I worked out with David all the time. But they said in order for me to get that price, I have to use that as my home gym. Okay, that's going to be way away from me. And with me over here on the Buckhead side, that's too far for me. It's LA Fitness here. Not only that, I'm in between so many gyms because the buildings that I'm over, they have gyms and inside of the gyms. And then I will share how I'm going to be eating. I have a gym here in this building. I have 2 other buildings on this side of town. Then I have a gym in the apartment complex. But it's a new gym that's opening up over here. Not a Lifetime Fitness. It's some other new gym. And these guys were telling me about it here in the building. They was like, Diana, come try it. But it's supposed to be opening up at the beginning of the year. But they're letting people sign up for like $20 though now. And so I'm gonna check that and stuff. And plus I gotta, like, you know, I'm tight on my budget with stuff, and especially, you know, having you know, a mortgage and rent, even though I got a tenant. But I still have to look at it as, you know, I'm not depending on that tenant to like be right there on my mortgage and stuff. So yeah, Ayana is truly a blessing. So you guys know that DJ is still cage fighter. We have 4 kids. Let me tell you guys about DJ. Is a cage fighter and still works for Waffle House. Ariel goes to Georgia State University. Kiara is with me, and I'm actually going to be bringing Kiara over into our company though, but she still works at Zaxby's. And Kiara is going to be getting into school for hair. You guys, she is just too prissy. She's so prissy. Oh my God, over the top. So anyway, Kiara is going to be going to college for hair, and after we move, we're going to be getting her into school for that. And then Ayana is our little brain kid. I'm just so excited. So, and then I tell y'all that they said her report card is going to be different from everybody else. It will read on the top, advanced. It won't say gifted. It will say advanced. She said she'll have a different looking report card from everybody else. So that was, you know, something though too. Ayana's very happy about that. But she's always made honor roll all in school since she makes all A's. She loves all A's. I have every single last one of David's report cards from when he was a kid. And they were all A's. I want to show you guys that. All when he was in elementary. All A's. I think he made 2 B's in elementary or something like that. He made 2 B's and he was very upset with that. And I think I saw 1 C. But I'll show y'all that stuff though too. But those things changed David's way of studying and all that stuff. But rubbed off on Ayana. Oh, will she still be in robotics? Okay, this is the thing. It looks like I don't know about robotics, but with this school, I'm quite sure she's probably going to be in it. I might be able to make it happen because I can walk right here from this office right here that I have directly to the school and directly to our apartment. But I'm thinking I'm going to let her, so she still has an outlet and not being in the house and all this stuff. So I did tell the robotics program where she was at Princeton that she was going to be leaving, and they was like, well, they got a good program where she's going, you know, if she gets in. So I'm going to look into it, and I think I will put her in there. Ayana does love the programming part. Now, when it comes to robotics, guys, I did not do all that. It was her and David. Ayana knows how to sit down and write down programs and all that stuff. I know zero lick about all of this stuff. Zero. I would have to learn. Not saying that she can't teach me or I can't learn from these little kids. Now, you know, I know a lot, but I don't know every dang thing. And some of these kids with these video games and phones and stuff, they can teach you so much. And I think that I am going to let Ayana be in robotics. So it's going to be something, but I think I am. With me and all the girls right here living here, I think we can pull it together where we get her there and all that stuff. I think I am going to let her be in robotics. I am so extremely proud of this kid, guys. And she is so ready to move right now. She is just so ready. And I'm just glad that they just said, hey, we going to stop the test. We want her. And yeah, so yeah, I'm going to let her I think I'm going to let her be in the robotics. I'm going to talk to them. The school has asked that I take some time off the day after Labor Day, so that I can come and meet all of the teachers and show me where they want to put Ayana and all this stuff and some of the things that she'll be doing. So I'm probably going to take that whole day off. They do know that Ayana is a YouTuber. If you guys don't know, Ayana's channel is Sparkle Girl 07. It won't be a whole lot of content that's on there, but if you guys want to know how Ayana's doing, how she's dealing with what we're going through and her progression and all that stuff, like yesterday she's like, Mom, I have 56 followers on YouTube. Y'all, she was so excited. She's like, I went from 20 something to 50 something. So if you guys want to go over there and just support her and say great job, you know, for this on her testing, I really would appreciate it, because she was just really happy that she can show the teachers what she could do and stuff. And I'm gonna be I will let her do the robotics over there. I will let her show you guys about what she's doing and stuff. Even Kiera wants to come on. I will not. This is DJ calling now, but I'm gonna have to talk to him later. But I will not stop the D&D vlogs, guys. The D&D vlogs will go on. David did ask me before he passed, he was like, won't you get my name on you? I was like, I ain't getting your name tattooed on me, but I will. I have this infinity heart right here. I'm going to put D&D right above this right here. And I always wanted to get my tummy tuck scar covered as well. I won't get that done until I lose this weight, and you guys are going to see that. I'm going to weigh in. I will show you guys how I'm eating. You guys are going to see me exercise. I'll let y'all know what I'm doing and exercising, all this stuff. So if you guys want to know more about it, I need for you guys to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Sparkle Girl 07 channel. You guys can go to my Instagram, which is Black Candy. You guys can go to my Twitter, which is Black Candy, BLAKKANDII. You guys can also go to my Snapchat, which is Black Candy, so you guys can see me everywhere. Guys, this has been so much of a good form of therapy for me, talking to you guys. And you know, I was just pick up the camera. One of the hardest things for me to do was to cancel David's cell phone. I did that on yesterday. Now another thing is I'm going to do is cancel his social media, and that's going to be hard for me though too. But it has to be done, and I'm going to do that. I was thinking I was going to be able to do it a couple of days ago. I haven't done it yet, but I will do it. But I'm just hoping that you guys will follow us on our journey, me and the girls. So now a lot of times you will see me, Kiera, and Ayana, and I just want to finish sharing everything about us, and I'm not just gonna drop the ball about all this. When I say today, I'm excited. I'm in a good place because and it's having a lot to do with Ayana and David and my children and all this stuff that we have instilled in our children. I love the fact that people say, you know, you have well-behaved children. That's because we had structure. And I've always said that I'm not my kids' friends. I'm not their kid. I'm not their friend. Me and David has always said, we're not your friends. We're your parents. If God wanted us to be your friends, we would have met you, but he wanted us to be your parents, so we birthed you, you know. So and it is really paying off, knock on wood. And we want to continue to make my husband proud. You guys can see my hands. I've taken off my nails from working around the house, and now our house is starting to echo from being so empty and packing up. I'm gonna show you guys this weekend what we're packing up, how empty the house looked. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to be so hard, but you know, yeah, but the weight gain is just something, it's just so different for me. But I am going to enjoy myself these last couple of days on eating, like, you know, the doctor says, you know, there's like no eat and enjoy yourself right now, because then after the move and stuff starts to settle down, you know, and you start to get back on track, then, you know, then we start looking into that. But right now we're not looking to just drop. But what I'm going to do is, I do know for a fact, and which I said to them, is I'm going to have to detox for 2 days, because, man, I don't got back on this Starbucks. I don't got back on Starbucks. I don't got back on candy. People in the building bring me stuff and all this stuff. It's just a whole lot. But, yeah, finding the notes from David, and especially finding this about him talking about my health, was confirmation for me that, Diana, it's time to get your mind right. You know, and that I'm here for you. The little notes that we keep finding around the house, and y'all, not only that, I got other stuff that I'm just finding, you know, around the house. And when I sit here and tell y'all that throughout this whole process, I have not had to look for anything. When I said not one thing, and taking care of David's business side, y'all, it is really hard when somebody passes away and you have to take care of the business side of everything. You have to go and sit down in meetings with people and all that stuff. That is extremely hard. But to know that your husband places stuff there for you, saying, here's what you need. When I say every single thing, and I have had to do so many things, everything has been in place. Every single thing. Sometimes you have to sit down with your loved one and talk about some of these things. And because of some of this stuff that has happened to me, I've had so many people that has said that they've sat down with their wife. They had to do this, that, and the other. And then I had one of the brokers that was here. One of the brokers came in and he said, Diana, I got to sit down with my wife and tell her some things and show her some things if something was to happen to me. I know people don't want to talk about it, but my God, you have to. And because David was so adamant about talking to us about all of these things, and just as he said, this gonna happen, this person will step in, this would happen, that is exactly how it happens. Exactly. When I need to go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I had a sergeant major at my door 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? I'll have the military will be at my door just like that if I need something. If I need answers to something, just like that. I mean, phone call away, at my front door, everything. And they have just, the military has been amazing. Everybody else, you know, that we did business with has been truly amazing. And it's just I was just reading that. So, but anyway, I mean, everything has been amazing. You guys have been amazing. I thank you guys for being here for me and my children, because you guys are family. Y'all know us and everything. And one of the hard things I do know that I am going to be going through, and I want you guys to be a part of it with me, and I'm going to do it live, is on the day of the 31st of this month, when I close our home door for the last time. I will do a walkthrough through the house. That is going to be so hard for me and my children. We've already discussed that, and we're going to do it live, and we will be turning over the keys to the tenant. But we're going to have a moment there at the house by ourselves. We will have some family over, but that is going to be extremely hard. It's so many memories, love, laughter, heartbreak, heartache in that house, building, understanding, forgiveness, growing, all of that is in that house. That house has so much love. But within these last couple of months, it has also robbed us, though, too, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And so I feel as if God has stepped in. David is still walking with us and has opened the door for the chance of healing. And I accept that. Let me say this to you guys. Not one time have I said to God, why has this happened to me? Why? You know, I could be going through this for somebody else, not just for myself, but for somebody else. I thank God for everything that he has given me, everything that he has shown me, my learning through this whole process. I feel as if I can help someone else, even though this is still new and early on with me. And I can understand that it does get better. Right now, it is extremely hard. But you guys got to understand what my faith is and what my love for David is. Not was for him, what it is. What our love stood for. What all we fought for. And what all we went through to love each other. Racism is real. But when you love somebody, you fight on. And that has been so much for us. So much, and so many people has seen us down in the trenches and come out and win this thing. Sometimes relationships is not going to be what all you want it to be. It will never be what all you want it to be. If your relationship is completely perfect, it is fake. Do you understand? It is fake. God sees nobody as perfect at all. You have to learn. You have to learn from all of your mistakes. And we have learned from so many mistakes and everything. And it has brought us so much closer together. So, like I said, I thank God for taking me through everything. And I open up my mind to learning more from this. And like I said, I thank God for allowing me my time with my husband while he was on this earth physically. And I surely thank God for showing me that Dave is with me spiritually, that I can understand that, guys. I can feel him, I can smell him, his smell. Sometimes if I'm somewhere, a whiff of his smell would just come around. You know, guys, you got to understand this. I mean, just a whiff, and I know he's there. And I always say, I look and I'll say, I smell you. I'll talk to him. I said, I know you here. I smell you. You know, and but I thank God for giving me this life with this man, to love somebody and to know that somebody loves you unconditionally, to show you mentally, physically, emotionally, everything within their being. This man showed me this. And now I can help someone else. I had a person that came to my house a couple of days ago that asked me to join again with their business. And saying, hey, Diana, I need for you to do some things for me. Just stand up and just talk. Just say whatever. And I have a story. I feel as if I have a story, and I don't know where it starts. I don't know where it begins. I do know it's no ending to me yet. There's no ending to this yet. And I pray that you guys stay on this journey with us, and everything that I do I'll be getting back, guys. I know I've been looking rough the last couple of months and stuff. My hair, makeup, all that stuff, and fitness and stuff, it's going to be back on track. I'm going to get it back on there. But today I am in a very, very happy place, and if you're here and you're seeing this live, I want you guys just to drop down below, hello, and what city you're in. Hello, Atlanta's here. I want to be able to say, where my Connecticut people at? You know what I'm saying? Where my New York people at? Where y'all? I want to say where you guys are. I want you guys to know that I see you guys. You guys always see. I always see what I'm saying. you know, Carlitha and all this stuff right there, because she lets me know. You know, I know where she is. I want to be able to say hi to you. I don't like be saying my YouTube followers and all that stuff like that. Y'all are my family. I want to be able to say, where you guys? So I see Columbus, I see Pittsburgh, I see South Carolina. You know, I'm seeing all you guys. I want to be able to say, you guys are my family. And you guys see when I lit up the lanterns the other night with my children and everything. That's because a couple of months ago, Carlitha and her family, they lit up some lanterns in Michigan. And I thought that was so amazing and touching for my children. And what happens next? Lanterns show up at my house. They show up at my house, and my kids knew exactly where. And then they'd like to say, you know, our Michigan family sent these. We want to be able to say all this stuff, you know, and that you guys are our family. And I really thank you truly from my heart. I shared David with you guys, and I want to continue to share David and our love. And you guys have questions about relationships and stuff like that. I still want to be able to give all of these things to you guys. And just know I'm real. I'm real. I don't fake it whatsoever. But I just needed to come on here and talk to y'all. I've been sitting out here in this car, and I got to get in here and get my payroll done. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later on. Don't forget to drop down here where you guys from. I love y'all so much too. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to give you guys a part of my praise this morning. I'm almost about to cry because I'm such in a good place right now. But all I can say is, Lord, I thank you for my praise, you know, and I thank you for hearing me. I thank you for understanding every single thing that I'm going through. And I pray that God touches you guys this morning. And if you guys woke up and you were not in a place where you needed to be, I pray that God puts you in a better place right now. I pray that you guys have so many positive vibes. I pray that any negativity that might come across you in this very moment, I ask God that he actually lays his hands on you and he takes it completely and he throws it into the pit of hell. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go and let you guys all these positive vibes, and I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I send you so many blessings, praise, positiveness, everything, guys, everything within my whole being that I can share with you guys on this day. And the feeling that I am getting, I ask God that he puts his hands around you, that he wraps his hands around you, your family, your husband, on your business, your travels, your mind, your thinking, every single thing. I ask God to step into your lives right now and turn every negativity, bone, everything that's coming across you, to turn it around. And from that, guys, you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. I love you. Mwah. Bye.